Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading, finding out what cards come through for today and what messages come out with the cards that come out. Thank you so much for joining in today's reading and for being here. So let's begin. First card we have is the Judgment card showing up in the reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles also showing up in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands showing up in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. And it's also showing up in the reverse. Okay, so with the Three of Swords showing up in the reverse, this is about being able to experience a bit of some healing when it comes to a past situation that may have been a bit disappointing. And I do feel like when it comes to being able to accept something that happened and being able to experience moving on. So I do feel like that with this coming through, this is about being in that space of kind of being able to accept a situation for what it was and what it is, and not letting it get you down or define you, and being able to experience moving forward. And I do feel like when it comes to this card, this is really showing healing. And I do feel like you could also be in a space where you are able to experience some closure when it comes to a situation that may have felt a little bit heartbreaking, a little bit disappointing. I feel like there is that opportunity for being able to have a sense of closure. It could be coming through a conversation with someone. And I also feel like it could also be coming from a place of realization. And we have the Judgment card showing up in the reverse. With this card in the reverse, I do feel like there is a desire for being able to experience or offer someone a sense of a renewal, like a second chance, wanting to be able to have an opportunity to kind of change your mind about someone. It's like they want to be able to restore the way in which that the lights that you see them in. I do feel like they want to be able to kind of win you over. We have the Seven of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, though I do feel like there's a lot that needs to be done in order to be able to convince you of anything that someone is trying to convince you of. And I do feel like with this card showing up in the reverse, you may be in a space where it's like you are kind of questioning whether it is worth it. I do feel like there could have been a lot of energy that went into making something work, and I feel like with that Three of Swords, it could have been underwhelming of an outcome, or it could have been disappointing. And when it comes to being able to work on something and revisit a certain situation, it's going to take a lot of effort for someone to be able to kind of convince you that it's worth it. We have the Ace of Wands showing up in the reverse, and with this card showing up in the reverse, I do feel like someone is kind of afraid of missing an opportunity here. It's like there's an opportunity that they feel is possible to have with you, but I feel like they are in a space where they are worried that they kind of missed that opportunity. I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Sun. We have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this Eight of Pentacles, I do get an energy of somebody putting in a lot of effort. And I feel like they're trying a lot. They're trying almost a bit too hard to be able to kind of convince you of the amount of progress they have made. They want you to be able to see it, and I do feel like they are genuinely in the space. It's like someone is kind of experiencing a revelation as well with that Judgment card showing up in the reverse. Do feel like this is about them kind of being in a space where they're trying very hard to kind of make you see that they are in this space and they are doing quite well. And I do feel like they are very it's like they are in a space where they are very practical, they're very hardworking, they're very responsible kind of a person, and they're putting that focus towards being able to create something that really speaks for itself. So I do feel like this person wants to kind of impress you when it comes to the efforts that they are putting in. It's like that's the intention and that's the motivating force behind it. But we do have the Sun card, and with the Sun card showing up over here, I do feel like this is about being able to experience a lighter energy. I do feel like this is about being able to be in a space where, as opposed to that Three of Swords, it's like this healing journey or being able to enter into a new frame of mind is also kind of feeling like a very freeing feeling. So I do feel like somebody is very content, and I feel like that maybe you may be very content and also feeling a sense of relief following any kind of a setback that may have happened in the past. We have the Ace of Cups, and with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like there are strong feelings over here. I feel like this person is kind of in a space where when it comes to wanting to be able to show you something or to prove something to you, it's like it's coming from a place where they will always hold you a space for you in their heart. I do feel like they'll always have feelings for you, and it's actually a motivating factor is what I'm getting. And we have the Page of Cups. I feel like with this Page of Cups, this is about being able to experience or at least working towards a new beginning. And I feel like it's starting with small things, like small steps, but they are kind of expressing their interest through the little things that they do. I'm going to pull out some cards from the other deck. We have the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups showing up at the bottom of the deck, I am getting an energy of friendship, companionship, and I feel like this is a great point or place where you are able to connect with this person. It's in your sense of friendship. I feel like they really enjoy having you around and they enjoy your company. We do have a Hierophant, and with the Hierophant showing up here, this is about learning lessons. So when it comes to any kind of I am getting that this may be somebody you know, somebody you have past history with. It's like they are in a space where they're really realizing a lot of things and awakening to the reality of a situation, and it's kind of teaching them a lot. They're learning a lot of lessons. And when it comes to any of your past interactions, it's affected them in a way where they can be in a space where they have awoken to certain realizations that they may have not had before. And I do feel like when it comes to that, they are in a place where it's like they are in a better space for being able to offer you anything, especially if it's the second time around. There may be some conditions with that Judgment card for somebody to be able to meet your standards. And I feel like they are aware of that. They know that, and they want to be able to kind of step up to the plate in that. So we do have the Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. With this Five of Pentacles, this is a very open energy, especially when it comes to being able to let someone in and being even a little bit more welcoming when it comes to that. So I do feel like this person is going to be in a more welcoming energy of your connection and making space for that, because this Five of Pentacles, I do feel like there was a little bit of a closed off energy with a fear that they'd be hurt. So I do feel like they could have been coming from a place of a fear of abandonment. And with it showing up in the reverse, I feel like this is about being more open and letting you in. We do have the Four of Pentacles with this card. This does show an energy of someone who's kind of holding on very tightly to what they feel like is theirs. There is this behind this card, there is a sense of possessiveness. I feel like there could be a possessive side to this person when it comes to feeling like they could kind of be viewing things as something that they deserve. So I do feel like this person may be kind of coming from a little bit of an egoic place when it comes to that. But I do feel like there is a desire to kind of hold on. It's a very strong connection. It's difficult to let go of, especially for this person. I'm going to pull out some cards from the other deck. We have the wedding card. We have release your ex, and we have flirt. At the bottom of the deck, we have the soulmate card, and I do feel like this person may deem you as a soulmate. I also feel like this person may have a hard time with accepting the idea of losing you or even being apart from you. I feel like they may have even gotten to a very comfortable place with you and expected to be able to always have you there. I do feel like with that Four of Pentacles is a bit of an energy of kind of taking someone for granted. And I do feel like when it comes to that, this person is in a space where it's like they're expecting something different, another side of you. It's something they haven't seen before, and I feel like they feel like it's something new for them to navigate with you. And I do feel like it's bringing about a lot of realizations for this person, and I feel like it's them taking this very crucial because there is this sense of a fear of what could happen. I do feel like they really deem this connection as one very important. They don't want to lose. They feel very strongly towards you. I also feel like your connection is just a very strong one. It is one that they could see as even irreplaceable, because they do feel like you're connected in a friendship way, and even when it comes to your company, it's like they're deeming you as irreplaceable. And I feel like with the Hierophant and the wedding card showing up here, they want to be able to kind of lock you down in that sense, so that they can ensure that they won't be away from you, apart from you. It is a very difficult connection for them to let go of, but I do feel like this person may be kind of in a space where they are pulling out all the stops and trying to win you back. If you have walked away, I do feel like there's a desire for a second chance. I do feel like they are kind of working overtime to be able to convince you. And we do have the Sun card. I feel like this person is in a space where they remembering the good times. They want to be able to experience that again. I also feel like this person is in a space where they want to be able to enjoy and experience those happier times with you. I do feel like they cherish those. But we do have release your ex, and I feel like if you are apart from this person, they're really having a hard time letting you go. You're very difficult for them to forget. So I do feel like they still want to be able to experience this Ace of Cups moments with you and embrace that. And I do feel like there's opportunity for them to reach out and kind of offer that to you. But I feel like this person is also moving in ways that's kind of very subtle, and they're working their way up with the Page of Cups and the third card. But I do feel like they really view you as someone who's very significant to them. They really desire you, and they really appreciate you with the soulmate card showing up at the bottom of the deck. They are going to work for you as far as working to be able to earn your trust and be able to kind of build that with you. And even the chemistry and all of the other things that go into a loving relationship, they understand that they're going to have to really work their way to being able to get there with you. I feel like it's going to take some effort, but I feel like they're up for it, and they're going to show you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.